started. My name is Chelsea Turner. I'm the director of the library here at South Ark. And I used to work at Washington Middle School with 5th and 6th graders, and I am super passionate about STEM, so I'm so excited. GLAMS is probably one of my favorite things that I get to be a part of here. And I'm really excited that you all have agreed to help us with this year's conference that's happening Friday. GLAMS, in case you don't know, stands for Girls Learning About Math and Science, and this is the volunteer training for this year, 2024. Who is involved in GLAMS? We are serving 6th grade girls. Last year we did Union County, but we've expanded a little bit out of that. So we're going to say Southern Arkansas. It's just a one-day conference with hands-on learning speakers and some STEM challenges. I think we'll have like a balloon thing activity that we'll do. And then we have our big racetrack that we did last year. We'll do that again this year if you were with us last year. It will be taking place this Friday. Everything's kind of starting around 8. Students will probably start arriving right after 8. Depending on what area you're volunteering with, you might have a different time that we kind of need you available. So it might not be during that time. That's when the conference is happening. We'll go through that in just a second. And this is all happening at the El Dorado Conference Center, and their address is here. This is the agenda so far. So we're going to start checking in girls, hopefully around 8:30. So like 8:30 to 9:15, we should have everyone checked in and in the conference center. At 9:15, we'll start welcoming everyone to the conference, talking about what the day is going to look like, introducing them to their team and how you'll be traveling with your team throughout the rest of the day. Then we have a morning group activity. Carolyn Smith is going to lead that. We talk about female kid inventors. It's really fun. And then we have 3 breakout sessions that the girls will get to go to, and these are various women in STEM careers in our area. And so we have some really, really great sessions that they'll get to go to. Then we will have lunch, and if you're volunteering with us, we welcome you to join us for lunch. And then we have our big team science challenge from 12:50 to 1:50, and that's the racetrack. So we have a lot of racetracks this year. Girls will have a remote control car, and they'll have items at their table that they can attach to their car to complete various challenges. Each track is a little bit different, and they have different challenges for each track. And we'll have special volunteers help us with that time. So that'll be really exciting. And then we'll have a closing kind of note, and we have some pre and post surveys that we give out to the girls to gather some information. So these are the groups, and I think I just updated this, so this should be up to date. I have each like section listed, and then if I have you down to help with that area, your name is listed there. So we'll have speaker check-in. Your job is to check in the speakers. We'll have name badges. We'll have some swag to give them, and then they'll have a room assignment. So if you're checking in speakers, which is Vernita, Irene, and Linda, your main contact will be Ashley. You can always contact me or Christy as well. And basically your job, will have a station set up for you. They'll be coming in. You'll just be checking them off, telling them their room number, and then you'll be giving them to a runner, which is over here. And the runner will help walk them to their session. Cause like we know these people don't know our campus. So that's why we've picked people who do know our campus, and they will walk them to their room and make sure they have everything they need. Student check-in starts earlier than speaker check-in. We need y'all from 7:30 to 9. And we have Clee, Dana, and then Marsha and Cheryl will be there, and they're not going to come to training because they've done this for years. Y'all's main contact is Ashley, and you're just checking in the students as they come. And I was running around last year, so I didn't get to see this part, but I think we'll have all the student name tags by the school alphabetized. So as they come in, you'll just check them off, give them their name tag, and Christy can jump in if I'm missing something. Do they get there? Well, I mean, like we'll tell them their name tag, and then they can go find their seats. That should be pretty self-explanatory. Do you want to add anything about the student check-in?
The only thing that's going to be different, I haven't told you yet, is we are going to let the Bearden girls change shirts when they get here.
Okay.
It's a small group. All the other girls will have their shirts delivered to their schools the day before.
Okay.
So Bearden, when they get here, we'll have their shirts set aside, and we'll let them go into the bathrooms and change.
Okay, perfect. And then runners, which are our South Arc people, y'all will just be getting the speakers. You'll be at the speaker check-in table and then walking them to wherever their room is and making sure they have everything they need. The next group, we have building helpers. So we have Justin in the Whitfield area. Cindy and Genevieve will be in health science. And then Christy and Cynthia will help them as they're crossing that walkway. Y'all's main contact will be Mary Kate. I think she's helping with like security too. So she'll have some walkies. And if we need to get her help with anything, y'all just let her know. This will be as students are leaving and going to those speaker sessions, like as they're coming into buildings, they might not know which direction to go. So if they're saying we're going to go see so-and-so, you'll have a list of who's speaking in what room and you'll be able to kind of point them in the right direction. And then Chrissy and Cynthia, what we mainly need y'all to do is helping them walk on that crosswalk, making sure we're kind of blocking traffic and that the girls are able to get across safely. I don't think I see any afternoon challenge people on here, but this will be that racetrack. And so this will be a lot of like problem solving and critical thinking. And you'll just be, kind of helping those girls as they're trying to complete the challenge. We expect them to fail. We don't want them to get it right away. We want it to be something that they're continuously improving on and changing. And so that your job will be to encourage them and help give them kind of that push to keep trying, but don't tell them what to do, but just encourage them. And that will be really fun. That'll be happening from 12:30 to 2:30. And then this is our big group. And this is, to me, the most important group because this is our team leaders. So we need y'all longer than we need everyone else. It says 8 a.m. I think 8:30 would be plenty fine. So 8:30 to 2:30 is when we need you guys. You're welcome to show up before 8:30, but this is everyone we have listed as a team leader. Y'all's job is to work alongside the girls all day long. So you're not really responsible for any like teaching anything. You're just an adult that is monitoring them as they're going through their day. We want to model really good, we want to model good attentive listening during the speaker. We ask that you're not like on your cell phone or like on the computer, but like really engaged with the girls as they're completing get to know you activities, as they're working on those afternoon challenges, really like leading that group and modeling how we want them to behave. I did promise Christy, I would say if there's which we're going to come to a slide with everyone's contact information. And when you get your badge, you'll have a list of all of our names and numbers on the back of your badge. And if you have a girl in your group that is being difficult or is making your job hard, if you will text one of us and say, hey, come get so-and-so. We are not intending to make your day challenging. We want it to be really fun. We're excited for all the memories that all the girls are going to get to make. And the idea is to expose them to these are careers that you can go into. This is for you. And so we want everyone to have a really good experience. And if something is happening that is making that not a good experience, please text one of us, let us know, and we can come get that girl out of that group. So we definitely want to make sure everyone is having a really good time. My contact information is here, but like I said, you'll also have it on the back of your name tags. So what to do in case of an emergency. And hold on, let me write someone down who just joined. So if there's an emergency, contact Christy. So if there's a fire or a tornado, there are directions in each building, and we should have building helpers everywhere. There will be South Arc people in the conference center that will direct you what to do if we're in the breakout rooms in the conference center. But if you're in one of the buildings, those building helpers will make sure that we get to the right area because it's different depending on which building we're in. If you notice that you have a missing student, please contact Christy Wilson as soon as possible. And like I said, her number is going to be on the back of your name tag. Our groups are going to be smaller than last year. Last year, we had 8 girls to a group. I think this year you're either going to have 6 or 7. So it'll be not hard to keep up with. And then we'll have hopefully 2 adults for every group of girls. So you'll easily notice if someone is not where they're supposed to be. If someone gets sick, please contact Christy. And then if something happens where you're not able to make it last minute, I think we're doing pretty good on the number of volunteers, and we have some committee members who can step in. So if you're sick or something crazy happens, please, as soon as you realize you're not going to be here, if you will reach out to me, My email and cell phone are there, and I've attached this to the email so you guys have a copy of this. If you'll text me or email me and let me know, I can definitely make sure that we get someone else in your spot. And then this is the last slide, the most important slide. Please do not park at Brookshires. That's really just the most important thing. There will be parking. There's a parking lot. This is the El Dorado Conference Center, and there is a parking lot attached to it. So that'd probably be the best place if it's full. This is our main campus over here. So this is our Whitfield classroom building, our gym, the Thomas Administration Building. This is the library, and there's parking all through here and parking lots over here and over here behind the Health Science Building. Most of our speakers will be in this building and in this building, so you'll be familiar with this area of campus. And so you're welcome to park in any of these places. Just please make sure that you're not parking at Brookshires because they will tow your car. And I know I promised to be fast. I got done in 10 minutes. Does anyone have any questions? Because I know that was a lot of information. Christy,
Hey, Chelsea.
you want to add?
Yeah, can I interject real quick? I was gonna say, last year we had, we had these afternoon science challenges, and if you're a team leader, you're with the girls in the room. And I know we had a couple of team leaders who were stressed out because they wanted to help the girls, and then they were wanting to know the solutions, which the solution, it's kind of like Odyssey of the Mind, if you're familiar with that. We want the girls to brainstorm, participate. We stress with them that it's okay to fail. The purpose that we want them to learn is to get back up and redo and test. So we don't expect the team leaders to know the answer. I don't even know the answer for most of them. But we want the girls to get together and brainstorm. So don't feel like you're put on the spot or you have to know the answer to tell the girls or anything like that. We don't expect any of that from y'all. And it's better if you don't help them. We want them to learn. And again, learn that process that it's okay to fail, but to retry. It's kind of like the scientific method where you test your hypothesis and keep going. So that was the main thing I wanted to stress, to not worry, have fun and enjoy the day. This is a good group of girls. It's a good age. They're a lot of fun. So we're really looking forward to it. And we appreciate everyone who has signed up to volunteer. So.
Any questions from anyone? I talked a little bit as we were coming on, because you guys are doing the virtual training, you do get a t-shirt. We'd love for all of our volunteers to be wearing your bright green. I should have brought one in here to show y'all. Bright green and pink GLAMS t-shirt. Those are housed here in the library, so you're welcome to stop by the library anytime to pick up your t-shirt. A few of you already have. If you aren't able to come by, that's fine. You can definitely pick it up the day of. We'll have them in where you're checking in the conference center. We'll probably move everything over to the conference center Thursday. So if you're coming Thursday, you might stop by the conference center, not at the library, to pick up your t-shirt. And if no one has any questions, I'll stay on just in case someone wants to ask any questions, but that's all I have. So everyone is free to go, and you have my information. If you have any questions, stay on or reach out to me, and we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.